Hello dear friends, I am Sharon from Pharmacist. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today's video is about how an overseas pharmacist can become a registered pharmacist in Australia. Through this video, I am going to share my own experience. I have passed KAPS exam in July 2023 last year by self-study. So in this session, I will discuss all steps involved in this journey. I hope this video will be useful for all KAPS candidates. So these are the steps involved in this journey. So the first step is initial assessment or eligibility assessment. In this step, the Australian Pharmacy Council will verify our documents and confirm that whether we are eligible to write this KAPS exam. So once we got a positive response from the Australian Pharmacy Council, the next step is register for the KAPS exam and write the KAPS exam. Then once you pass the KAPS exam, the next step is English language proficiency test. It can be either IELTS, OET or PT, etc. And the fourth step is apply for a visa. Then fifth step is apply for provisional pharmacist registration. And once you got this provisional pharmacist registration, the next step is internship. And the last step is general registration. Skill assessment structure. The process for requesting a skill assessment outcome has mainly two parts. First one is we need to pass the eligibility check, and the second one is passing the KAPS exam, that is knowledge assessment of pharmaceutical science examination. And the eligibility check is the first step in your journey to receiving a skill assessment outcome and becoming a pharmacist in Australia. The cost for this eligibility check is around Australian dollars 810, and the time frame for this eligibility check, which has been mentioned in the Australian Pharmacy Council website, is about 8 to 12 weeks. There is no expiry on this eligibility check. Then these all are the eligibility check documents. So the first one includes identification documents, which includes birth certificate, passport, at least one other official photo bearing document. And next document is your degree certificate or completion letter, then academic record or transcript, then evidence of your pharmacy registration, then a photo, a passport size photo, then work reference documents. Work reference documents mainly includes your curriculum vitae, work experience reference template. This work experience reference template can be downloaded from the Australian Pharmacy Council website, and this reference template should be filled by your employer, okay, where you are working, and the pay slips. Okay, so these all are the documents you need to be submitted for your eligibility check, and everything regarding this eligibility requirements or this eligibility check documents, then this KAPS exam, everything is clearly mentioned in the Australian Pharmacy Council website. So once you gather all these documents, you need to sign into the candidate portal in the Australian Pharmacy Council website, and then start your eligibility check, upload all these documents and pay the fee online. So once you have submitted all the eligibility documents and paid the fees, you need to wait for the time period mentioned in the Australian Pharmacy Council website. Okay, it is around 8 to 12 weeks. So after that period or within that period, you will get a positive response from the APC, okay, from the Australian Pharmacy Council. So once you get a positive response, you are eligible to write the KAPS exam. Okay, so the KAPS exam tests your knowledge and understanding of pharmaceutical sciences. So passing it ensures you have the skills and knowledge to practice safely in Australia. Then about this exam consists of two papers, each with 100 questions, and each paper the duration will be 2 hours. So total will be 4 hours. And the cost for this KAPS exam is around Australian dollars 2,290. And the exam dates and when the result will be published, and everything is clearly mentioned in the Australian Pharmacy Council website. This is a screenshot I have taken from the APC website. So if you want to write the exam in November, you need to register during this period. Okay, so within 6th August and 8th October 2024, you need to register during this period. Otherwise, you will not be able to write the exam in the November. Usually in a year, mostly 3 times. Okay, usually 3 times they are conducting the KAPS exam in the month of March, then July and November. So as I have already mentioned, this KAPS exam consists of two papers. Paper 1 mainly consists of pharmaceutical chemistry and physiology and pharmacology. Then paper 2, pharmaceutics and therapeutics. So the distribution per content area. Under paper 1, pharmaceutical chemistry contributes to 30% of the questions, and physiology and pharmacology contributes to 70% of the questions. Then coming to paper 2, pharmaceutics contributes to 30% and therapeutic questions will be there around 70%. Then coming to exam scoring, to pass the exam you need a mark of at least 50% in all subsections of the exam, which means in paper 1 Pharmaceutical chemistry, we need 50%, and pharmacology and physiology, we need 50%. And paper 2, pharmaceutics, we require 50%, and therapeutics 50%. That means to pass the exam, we need a mark of at least 50% in all subsections of the exam. Then regarding the exam centers, you can find it out from the APC website, and you can choose your nearest exam center based on your convenience. Then coming to the exam syllabus, what all are the subjects and what all are the portions you need to cover under each subject. Everything is clearly mentioned in the Australian Pharmacy Council website. You can go and check into the website. Then coming to the exam resources, these all are the textbooks that will help to prepare for the KAPS exam. For pharmacology, you can refer Lipincourt textbook of pharmacology. And for this pharmaceutics and chemistry related portions, this comprehensive pharmacy review by Leon Shargel is very useful. Then for calculation parts, we can use EPIC calculations. And other than this, the textbooks or resources that are useful include Australian Medicine Handbook, then Australian Pharmaceutics Formulary. Then if you have time and if you have this tutorial with you, you can refer this or you can learn this anatomy and physiology part from this tutorial, just basics only. Okay, no need to go into deep, just basics only. And other than this, KAPS sample papers are available in the APC website. And more than this, once you completed or finished all the syllabus, cover as much as recall questions as possible, because there will be a lot of questions will be coming from the previous recall questions. So this is a very good source. That is a previous recall questions is a very good resource for the KAPS exam. Then coming to the exam format, the KAPS exam consists of 200 questions. That's I have already mentioned. It consists of two papers, that is paper 1 and paper 2. Paper 1 100 questions and paper 2 100 questions, and delivered over 2-hour sessions. That is paper 1 for 2 hours and paper 2 for 2 hours. So a total of 4 hours of the assessment with a 60-minute scheduled break between the papers. Before starting the exam, you are given 15 minutes to complete a tutorial designed to familiarize yourself with the exam software. You are given 5 minutes at the end of the exam to complete a survey. All questions are multiple choice questions with one correct answer out of 4 options. And this KAPS exam is a closed book exam, which means you cannot bring any printed or handwritten reference materials into the exam with you. On the day of exam, you can carry only your ID proof. Usually it will be the passport, and you can carry a calculator. If you don't have a calculator, you can use the calculator in the system itself. Then regarding the exam, then coming to the paper 1. Let's start with the paper 1. Thoroughly go through the questions and answer carefully. And if you don't know the answer of a particular question, you can mark or flag that question and can review it later. Okay, so you will get enough time for paper 1, as this paper 1 does not contain calculations. Okay, then coming to paper 2, you need to manage accordingly. Okay, so you need to manage time accordingly because there will be calculations. Okay, so you need to practice accordingly and you need to manage the time accordingly. So once after the KAPS exam, the result will be published within 2 weeks. So the date of publishing the result is already mentioned in the APC website. So once you pass the KAPS exam, the Australian Pharmacy Council will provide you a skill assessment letter or a skill assessment outcome. So you can use the skill assessment letter to apply to the Department of Home Affairs to support a visa application and apply to the Pharmacy Board of Australia for provisional registration. And your skill assessment letter will be valid for a period of 3 years from the date of issue. After passing the KAPS exam, the next step is to appear for the English language proficiency test. You can choose either IELTS, TOEFL, OET or PT academic. The point is that you need to achieve either competent, proficient or superior English level in this exam. And the validity of the language test is 2 years from the date of the certificate. So it would be better if you could write this exam once after passing the KAPS exam. Then once you got the required scores in the language test, next step is to apply for visa. There are different visa options are available, such as skilled migration visas such as subclass 190 and 491, then employer sponsorship visa, then temporary visas, internship visas, etc. So the skilled migration visas operates on a point based system. The points are awarded based on factors such as age, English language proficiency, education, work experience and other relevant criteria. To be eligible for a skilled migration visa, applicants must achieve a minimum point score, typically around 65 points. So it would be better if you can achieve higher points, so the chances of getting invitation will be more. To receive the skilled nominated visa, that is subclass 190, applicants must be nominated by an Australian state or territory government. Then upon successful assessment of the visa application, including meeting health and character requirements, the Department of Home Affairs may grant the skilled migration visa, which can help you set up pharmacy practice in Australia. Okay, so everything regarding the visa, the skilled migration visa is clearly mentioned in the Home Affairs Department website. You can go and check, and the points breakdown. What all are the factors that may contribute to higher points, such as what is the age. Okay, what is the age group that will get higher points, and if you get superior English, you will get a point of 20. Okay, so you can check into the website and plan accordingly. So after your visa approval, you can then apply for the provisional registration through the AHPRA website. So first of all, we need to make an account and upload all the documents through online. So what all are the documents required? It is clearly mentioned in the AHPRA website. So other than the regular certificate, we need to submit good standing certificate as well as international criminal history check. So the point to be noted is that the documents that we need to submit should be attested by a notary officer. And once after uploading these documents, we need to pay the required fees as mentioned in the AHPRA website. And after uploading and after doing everything, we need to wait for a positive outcome for at least for a period of 2 to 3 months. So during that period, you will get a provisional registration from the AHPRA, and after this or during that period, we can search for an intern position. There are many online platforms that will help you to find an intern position, such as Indeed, Seek, then LinkedIn, Facebook, etc. And other than this, certain recruitment agencies can also help you to find an internship position. Then popular pharmacies. There are some pharmacies that always have a vacancy in one of their branches, such as Chemist Warehouse, National Pharmacies, Terry White, Priceline, etc. So once after getting a suitable internship position, enroll into your supervised practice, that is the internship, and complete your supervised practice period to be able to apply for a general registration as a pharmacist. So after you have completed 75% of your supervised practice hours, that is after you have completed 75% of your internship, then you will need to write one more exam with the board registration exams. That is, first one is the intern written exam with the Australian Pharmacy Council and oral exam with the Pharmacy Board of Australia. Once after passing this exam, you can apply for this general registration, which is the final step in the journey of an Australian pharmacist. I hope I have cleared almost all doubts every KAPS candidates are facing. So through my channel, I will try to upload almost all recalls, lectures, calculations and quick review notes required for the KAPS exam. If anyone needs any support or help regarding this KAPS exam, you can contact me. I need your support. If you find this contents useful, please like and support. Thank you everyone. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day.